Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. On my channel, I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle, and you are having success. You're exactly where you belong. I want to remind you of that. You're exactly where you belong. You belong right here. Today, I want to talk about the eavesdropping technique. This is a technique that Neville Goddard talks about when manifesting anything in your life. This is how you could help get into that self-concept, the version of you with your desire, by imagining what other people are saying about you. You're eavesdropping in on their conversation. So if you're making multi-million dollars a year, then what would the conversation of your friends be? Your friends, your family, people you work with, what would they be saying about you? So I want you to imagine you're eavesdropping on a conversation. If you are making $1 million a month, or what's your goal? But let's say someone wants to make $1 million a month. What would it sound like other people when they're having conversations about you? They would be talking about you. Maybe they would be jealous about you. Maybe they would be saying, that's so amazing. That is incredible. I love it. And they're talking about, did you hear about Shannon? Did you hear she's making $1 million a month? Did you hear that she did this and this? You can imagine your mom or family member, someone in your family that likes to talk and tell, sometimes the parents are telling about you and feeling proud and excited about what's going on in your life. Create a conversation and you're eavesdropping in on someone talking about you. That is creative power because you're imagining it. And if you practice eavesdropping in on other people and what they think and assume about you, you are creating that. So we can do this with a specific person. If you are already married and in a beautiful relationship, and let's say you just went on your honeymoon. You went on your honeymoon, you bought a new house, you're newly married. What would your family and your friends be saying about you? What would they be talking about? Your friends are together and they're talking about you. They're just saying, oh yeah, you went on this beautiful honeymoon. You went to Fiji. Yeah, let's say they're talking about you, you're a she, and they're like, oh yeah, she did this and she did that. And it's like one of your friends excited, telling another friend about you. That is the eavesdropping technique. It's powerful because when you're imagining what others would say about you, that's helping you get into the identity of the version of you. Our imagination is creating reality. What you're imagining creates your reality. If you're imagining that, then you will be creating that. So whatever it is, whatever your desire is, imagine it's now. Imagine you have that. If you have that desire right now and you already are that person right now, what is your family saying about you? What are your brothers and sisters or mom, dad, cousins, aunts, uncles? What are they saying about you? They're talking about you, and what are they saying? What are your friends saying about you? What are colleagues saying about you? So practice that as a way to imagine the end. Practice that as a way to get into the self-concept of the version of you who already has your desire. It's a really powerful technique. Hello, everyone joining. Thank you for all the love. Alessia, I want to drastically change my life. I don't want to leave my boyfriend even if he wants different things. Okay. Remember, you speak as if you already have your desire. Okay, so here's something important. Don't focus on what you don't want. You will create what you don't want but with the mere focus of what you don't want creates more of it. I don't want to leave. I don't want this. I want things different. What you're focused on is your reality. Okay, what is it you want? I want things differently. Tell me what that is. And then that's what you affirm. What do you want? How do you want things differently? And then that's what you affirm. Serene, spending more time with SP, but I want him to initiate and talk about feelings and that he wants to be with me. Amazing. Well, first of all, amazing. You're spending more time with SP. You're doing that specifically. It's working. Keep being your own cheerleader. Keep reminding yourself and reinforcing that you're the creator, that the story you're telling is manifesting because you did that on purpose. You created that on purpose, not on accident. So you did that on purpose, and congratulate yourself. Now, you want him to initiate and talk about feelings and that he wants to be with me. Then what would it be like if he already did that? Practice the conversation, because conversations will manifest. Your affirmations are manifesting. Your thoughts, inner conversations are manifesting. So create an inner conversation from the wish fulfilled, from the premise that you already have this. Okay, imagine it. He's talking about his feelings. What's he saying? What did he say to you just now? Imagine it. All you have to do is imagine it right now. It's the imaginal act that creates. So believe in the imaginal act. Imagine he says what his feelings are for you, what his intentions are with you. And you imagine that, and then you repeat that in your mind. And you're going to impress yourself. It must be pushed out. Remember, whatever the goal, whatever the manifestation, the desire is, whatever the wish is, speak as if you already have it. Go to the end in any way. So you can go to the end by imagining your person speaking that way. You could also go to the end. I started the discussion about eavesdropping technique. You could go to the end imagining your friends talking about you, friends or family, and they're saying that you're in a really beautiful relationship, a really great relationship. They're so happy for you. And what would that sound like if you heard your friends or family or someone talking about you and your incredible relationship? That's another way to go into the wish fulfilled. If SP reaches out, but not in the way I expected to, I just reaffirm in my mind what I wanted him to say. Beautiful. Yes, exactly. So when you reaffirm what you wanted to hear, like loop that a little bit so that's more natural. Loop it so it's more familiar to you. Okay, so you're repeating it, making it more natural. Thank you, Kathy. Spela. I can always manifest him to break no contact and wants to see me, but never to commit to me. Okay, let's change your statement. I can always I'm so good, because you said I always, so you're good at this, right? And you can claim you're good at it, because what you ever claim, as long as you you keep claiming it, as long as you keep claiming it, it will become a fact. It's already a fact, right? So start saying this. I always manifest him to break no contact because I'm so good at that, and he commits to me. That's what you need to claim. You need to claim it. You need to claim it before it's going to become your reality. You need to claim it before it becomes your reality. That's why you want to repeat it. Okay? You want to repeat it over to make it more familiar. Right now, you know what's normal and natural for you right now? But it never works, or he never commits to me. That's your normal thought. With this topic, your natural thought is he never commit to me. You need to make a new, normal, natural thought regarding that idea or that experience. He does commit to me. So when you first say that, remember, you know that it's not true because your world shows you it's not true. That's why you're repeating it. Repeat it over and over. He commits to me. He's committed me. Let me slow down. He's completely committed to me. He's completely committed to me. And you just keep repeating that over until that's natural for you to say. It's going to feel natural. It's going to sound natural. And what we're saying is manifesting out. Because sometimes you don't realize it, and you might be affirming it, right? You're probably affirming it in some way. I want you to affirm it so much that that's just your natural thought. That even if your friends brought him up, and you're like, yeah, I always broke no contact, and he commits to me. Not that you'd have that, you lean back into that old thought, like, but he never commits to me. These thoughts are just from a condition. You've only been conditioned to believe that. You have the power to make a change right now. You have the power to have a new thought right now. Any new thought you have, or any thought, and new thought, all thoughts. Okay, any thoughts you're having in the present moment, create the next moment. Create your future. So in order to change the future, in order to change your reality, you need to let that be the dominant belief or the dominant thought. It will become a dominant belief just by affirming it. When you affirm something you believe, you just start to believe it. Okay, we're believing all these things that people tell us. You understand, like if someone told you coffee is bad for you, and then there's someone else who did a study that said coffee is good for you, there are a bunch of different, more than a bunch, there are so many different studies telling you it's good for you, it's bad for you, or in between. What's true? It's going to be true for you, whatever you believe, whatever you've adopted, whether it's conscious or unconscious. It's the same thing with anything in your reality. You get to change the script. You get to change the timeline. And you change timelines by getting into that timeline. Okay, so you're going to repeat that. He commits to me. He's already committed to me. I personally like to paint that picture then. You could just affirm he's committed to me, but then I like to paint the picture to get more clear. So you would say something like, he's committed to me. You'd keep affirming that and then ask yourself, what does that look like to you? If he's committed to you, what does that look like? How do you feel? What would you say? What does your life look like? And now see that as having it. See the possession of that. Hi, I want to move out of my parents' house and be more independent, financially stable. Then Courtney, claim it. Start saying, I am financially independent. I live in my own place. You do this every night as you fall asleep. You're going to, I don't want you to be on your phone scrolling mindlessly, okay? Fall asleep in the wish fulfilled. What would it be like if you're in your new place with your head on the pillow? When you affirm something, you'll naturally take the steps for that manifestation to unfold. Whatever needs to happen will just happen. You don't know how. You don't have to think about that. You're just going to keep claiming it and things will come to you. The opportunities will come to you. The conversations will come to you. The ideas will come to you. The right people will come to you. Everything will come to you when whatever you're living in the end of, it will come to you. So you've got this. Breeze. Can you do this to get your spouse to leave? You can. Imagine what you want as if you already have it. Imagine, and you'll see it happen. You can imagine they fall in love with someone else. Let them fall in love with someone else and be happy. Imagine they're happy and you're not together. I mean, you do what you want, right? I'm just giving ideas. Create a scene, right? Because all time exists right now. This timeline and this reality exists right now. So you just want to tap into it. You're tapping into a reality that's existing right now. So just tap into it. What would it look like if you have everything you wanted? Or this desire? What does it look like if you have this desire? Okay. And now all you have to do is imagine that you affirm it, or you talk, like you could script it. You could imagine it. You can use the eavesdropping technique I just talked about, where you're imagining other people are talking about you and what's going on in your life. Okay, those are all different ways to create, because our imagination creates our reality. So what do we assume that others are talking about us? Hi, Clara. SP asked me to this morning to tell third party we're just friends. He doesn't want to hurt her feelings. Okay, Clara, what do you want? Number one, get clear on what you want. What is it you want? If you have what you want right now, what would it look like? And script that out. Okay, so number one is clarity. Get clear on what you want. Number two is you're going to, whatever that is, script it out, and you're going to read it. And you're going to repeat that story in your mind. I don't care what happens in the 3D. That doesn't matter, because the circumstance doesn't matter. What you're imagining will trump what's happening in the 3D world. Shannon, we broke up. What manifestation tips to get back together? Start saying to yourself, you're already back together. What would you be saying if you're already back together? You'd be saying, I'm so glad we got back together. It worked out. I knew I could do this. I'm in love. I am love. Okay, so if you speak as if you already have your desire and you persist, actually, that's the big part. That's the big key to this. You really have to persist, because sometimes the world might not show up immediately. Even if it may reflect immediately. If it didn't reflect immediately, that means you're still persisting until it changes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Shelley, you said imagination is the only true reality. I'm reading The Pearl of Great Price at the moment. So good. Yeah. That's Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard, The Pearl of Great Price. The Pearl of Great Price is that there is only one thing that's creating all of this, and that you have to give up your belief in everything. Give up your belief that anything outside of you creates. The only thing that creates is your imagination. That's it. Okay, so that's a great recommendation. I actually just listened to someone reading it on YouTube last week. I was just listening to that one. Yeah. Okay, I saw this guy I really, Buns, hi. I saw this guy I really like. I don't know if I'll ever see him again, though. Well, do you want to create that? What do you want to create? Do you want to see him again? You have to change your assumptions. Your assumptions are manifesting. So this assumption is going to create your future. I don't know if I'll ever see him again. Maybe you will, because it's kind of iffy, but guess what? You could say, we are. It's done. Okay, do you understand? You want to change your assumptions. Here's what you could change your assumption. You could change your assumption. All you simply have to do is change your assumption about yourself, because you said it's a guy you really like. Why don't you assume you're the dream? It's a dream. Anyone would feel like it's a dream to be with you. So you say that about yourself. I'm the dream catch. I'm an amazing partner. I'm an amazing girlfriend, or I'm an amazing boyfriend. It's a blessing to be in my life and to be with me. People see that it's a blessing and they love to be part of my life. Okay, so do you see, if you create these ideas about you and yourself, and the world's just going to prove that to you. So I'm just giving you ideas. You don't have to do exactly this, but something similar. What do you want to say about yourself? Of course you're going to see him again. All you have to do is claim it. You're the creator. Hi, Beanie. You said I blocked him. I need him back today. How do I put a time limit on it? By saying you already have it. If you already have it, you already have it. If you already have the relationship, you already have it. Okay, Buns, you said, I want to marry him. Then go to the end. Imagine you're married. Go to the end every single night as you fall asleep. You're already married. What would you be saying and thinking if you're already married? Do that. Fall asleep every night with the assumption that you're already married, and it's done. Hey, Clara, 220. You were saying a couple things about this third party, and then later in the day, he said I must not stress, everything will be okay. I want you to remember that you're the creator. He doesn't create in your reality. There's infinite versions of him. He has his own reality happening, but from your vantage point, from your perspective, your view of reality is only your view. You're the only one experiencing your reality from your perspective. There's infinite versions of that person. Don't let that person create your reality for you. You are the creator of your reality. And if you don't consciously create, then you're creating based on this randomness of reality, what you've been conditioned to believe, what your self-concept is because you've been programmed. You don't have to let this person create your destiny, because you're in charge of your own destiny. Join my VIP group. Do you want to be in a community where you're reminded that you're the operant power? You're reminded that you're the creator. You're the one writing the story. Whether you know it or not, you wrote this story. You actually wrote this story. You wrote a story where you just gave your power away. That's the story you're writing. You're writing a story you're like not deciding what your life will be. You're deciding based on what's going on with him and what he said and what this third party said. You're actually writing that story and you're the one living it. You're really doing it unconsciously. You want to learn how to consciously create, how to direct your reality, how to be laser focused, how to have a disciplined mind. You have to have a disciplined mind to see your desire. Persistence. Do you want a community that backs you up and helps you persist in the end? Then join my VIP group. And I recommend you go there. You got to ignore all those circumstances. Otherwise, you're creating more of those circumstances. Serene, you said, I'm manifesting 30,000 win and I won 30 last night. All right. Amazing. Let's just put a few more zeros on there. Okay, yeah, you need help you love him. You can join my VIP group free for a week, okay? Join my group. We'll help you get back on track, help you understand that you're the one who has the power, okay? Don't give your power away. Sarah, I boldly claim Cole as my man. Thank you for the guidance. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see from all of you. You boldly claim what is yours. Because if you don't claim it, it's going to be a manifestation of your general assumptions and beliefs and the programs that's running within you, or the program that's running within you. Okay, hi Britt. I won't see my SP for 6 weeks. What do I do in the meantime to stay on track? Okay, what do you do to stay on track? First of all, go to the end. You already have your desire. You already have what you want. What would it be like? Who are you? That's most important. Who are you if you have what you want? What do you say about yourself? What do you think about yourself? And say and speak as if you already are the person you want to be. So if you want to be the person who already has the relationship and in the relationship you feel secure, you feel loved, you're happy, then you're going to claim that. I'm happy. I love my life. I'm secure. I'm loved. I feel amazing. I'm wanted. I love this. That's what you do. If you want something to help you, like engage you into this version of you, then use my self-concept course. Okay, my course will help you each day, give you protocol for what you need to do to stay in the end. Stay in the end of a version of you who's a master manifester, secure, already has your desire. And you have to persist in that. Carolina, do animals reflect our thoughts as well? I'd like to manifest my dog behaving in a certain way. They do everything. Everything reflects your thoughts. Yes, your dog can and will behave in a certain way if you are imagining that and you're assuming that. Okay, my SP keeps saying he wants to see me and we need to make plans, but no follow through. What do I do? Imagine he made plans. What would that look like? What would you be saying? Go to the end as if you had it. Your imagination is creating your reality. So when he didn't follow through, then you have to remember, wait a minute, you can change this and create something you do want. Okay, so now imagine he did follow through. You could close your eyes and imagine you received a message that says, something that sounds exciting to you, that you're going out to dinner. You could speak to yourself as if you already did all these wonderful, great things. I love that we're already in an amazing relationship. I love that he's always following through. I love that he takes the lead. I love that I just sit back and receive. I love that my life is so easy and the plans are taken care of. Speak as if you have your desire already, and you're just going to persist in that until it becomes true, because the facts in our world are only facts because we persisted in them. An assumption, even though it's not true, if you persist in any assumption, that's all you have to do. You have to persist in the assumption until it becomes a fact. Do you understand? That's part of the key, because you need to persist until it's a fact. Not in between. You don't persist and then you don't see results and then you stopped persisting. You have to persist until it's a fact. Of course he follows through, because you're irresistible and you're irreplaceable. That's what I would say. I'd be like, I'm irreplaceable. I'm irresistible. Of course he follows through. He wouldn't want to lose me. I'm very valuable and important to him. I was manifesting financial security and support with my SP. Can you please help work on self-love? Okay, wait, that didn't make sense really. Okay, you were manifesting financial security and support with SP. Okay, here, whatever it is you want, start claiming it now. I have financial security. I have support with my specific person. Okay, but then you said, can you help with self-love? Well, with self-love, it's appreciate yourself, accept yourself. I would say do mirror work. Speak to yourself the way you want to be spoken to. Take care of yourself. Listen to yourself. Honor yourself. If you want to learn more about that, about self-love, I have a whole space dedicated to self-concept, which includes self-love in my VIP group. I love you all. You're the operant power. If you need additional help, use my self-concept course. I just posted on YouTube a great success story about someone who manifested their specific person using my self-concept course. I have thousands of success stories from that. It is success, and success begets success. So remember that. And you can do anything, you can have anything, you can be anything. Join my VIP group if you want a community to help you remember that you're the operant power. Rocky. I love you all. Have an amazing day. I'll see you next time. Bye.